round. Online ranked match. Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Ready yourself. Cry for mercy. Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Opts for the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Surprises them with a drive rush. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Uses the drive. The punish counter gives them a great opening. It wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Opts for Shadow Run. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Shadow Rise, inbound. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Just goes for it at this range. That's a counter. Experiencing burnout. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call. They're not dead. This fight's not over. Risky up-close scrap still going. KO! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Goes for the throw. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Good anti-air. Player 2 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Can't tech the throw? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Big counter. Solid combo. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Genius read. Player 1 has a slight life lead. Orbital hit. Akuma looking to play hide and seek. Confirm on the impact. Not a counter, but they'll take it. Both fighters planning something? Perfect KO. They were in full control there. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Opt for Shadow Run. final round. Who will the fighting be? Ah, genius read with that throw escape. Clutch, anti-air. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Links it! Plenty of help. Super Art to show up what a PhD and fighters can do for you. I hope you're not a lightweight because one sip of this cup is enough to ether you. What's next? Gotta do better than that. Impact squash. Turns out. Looking for a good ROI with that back. The low kick hit. But all in. Flatline zone. Player one gets the win.
Comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Beginning operation.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. The combo's there. Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Throws him. What's next? Takes a trip. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Taking stock. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Going in? Player one has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win the KO! Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Devil's reverse! Parries the attack. Still slugging it out at this range. Very slick with the combo. Throw connects and does big damage. Player two experiencing burnout. Player one will look to apply pressure here. A quick breather. Taps the dome. Anti-air in the clutch. Clutch, anti-air. Cannon spike. Player two needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? What's next? Player one, excellent block. Absolutely relentless. Flatline zone.
No problems.
Fight.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Player two, OD torpedo hits and detonates. Player two, stomping on the skull. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Solid anti-air. A jump? This may turn into clutch anti-air. Devil's reverse. Flatline zone. Player two was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Not close enough for the throw. From up above. The low heavy hit. Starts with a jumper. What are they thinking here? Player two chases him down. throws him. What's next? Takes a trip. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Uses the drive rush here. Oh, burnout triggered. Big counter. Experiencing burnout. Both fighters are just... It's a good spot to use the super. Player closes it with a classic corner throw. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their grounding. Finding it to burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Knockout and... Player 1 needs anti-air in the clutch. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Unlimited Psycho Crusher hit. It may not be Tuesday, but you're damn sure gonna remember this. What's next? Solid anti-air. There's what a finish. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Who's going to steal this win? Jumps in. Genius read with that throw escape. Which charges forward. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Throws him. Amazing. There springs forward with the drive rush. This unleashes some big damage. Oh, here we go. The jump in is denied. Player 1 needs to stop it on the stall. Player perfection connects with the throw. Both sides getting ready. A jump? Ooh, what a smart throw. What now? A jump in? Player 1 can't use drive anymore. What are they gonna do? Player sets up with the jump in. Ugh, take a seat. What burnout, but they may have a plan here. A real test of nerves here. I called it! I called it! Player 1 can't use any drive boost. Gotta play it safe. They are done! Player 2 reaches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Now, find a new rival.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Let's go! Ring the bell! Cry for mercy. Round 1. Fight!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Goes for the surprise rush in. Will the drive parry here open things up for him? Blocks the jump in. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Trips them up. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Player 2 chases them to KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. The overhead's good. Player 2 holding on to that, goes for the head crash. Flawless round. They got him so quick. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Stops the attack by using a drive parry. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. All right, nice perfect parry there. What'll they do next? In a dire situation, they can't afford any gets. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. That's it, combo hits, and we got trouble coming. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Doesn't miss a beat. Barely blocks the jump in. Have they noticed the drive gauge gap? Blocks it. A parry? Breaks the block with a throw. One springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 needs to use the drive rush to keep it going. Oh, burnout triggered. That's not gonna hit. Can they create enough pop for the critical art? This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. They're so close to the end of the round that it may not matter that both fighters are burned out. Wait, oh, no way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in for this one. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Kill. Ooh, what a smart blow. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. Closes it out. That was catch as can as you're gonna get in a fight. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Opts for Shadow Rise. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Decides to go in with the target combo. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult. Saw that jump in coming from a mile away and parries it perfectly. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Jumps up. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Well-timed corner switch. Player 1 can build off this lead. Barely blocks the jump in. Time to reassess the situation. Ooh, the opponent thought they had the high hand with that air attack, but they're about to get crushed. They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Springs forward with the drive rush. A parry? We are at a standstill, but we may see interruptions. Devil's reverse. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach this drive rush to keep it going. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Oh my, what a finish! Here's the fight. Final round. The real fight starts now. In with the block. There's a change of thought. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Gets the throw. And will this super art do anything? Oh, yo! Rock! Got those limbs. Wake them up. Player one is in a very good spot now. All in with the rush. Connects with the throw. There's the burnout. Gets him with a Euro stick. Down on life. The devil's reverse. Player two can't let this dip. Closes it out. Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Do this. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. No good outside. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Throws them. What's next? Reads their mind and takes the throw. No more drive gauge. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Drive gauge finally recovers. KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Was looking for that jump attack. Throws them to negate the block. Player goes for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Big counter. Extra spicy Shoryu connects. Dashes. Just goes for it at this range. Knee press nightmare hits him. A quick breather. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Hits up and springs forward with the drive rush. Knockdown and their spacing is so on. Burnout activates. Ooh, what a smart throw. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game knocks them out of the air. Manages to block the jump and gotta do better than that. Perfect execution with the anti-air. A super art closes it out. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. They gotta escape from the big time that just right to get the perfect parry. Opts for the throw. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Grabs them. Knockdown. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. He decides to create some distance to start. Throws him. What's next? Check for the medium kick. Connect. Oh, burnout triggered. Extra spicy show you connects. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Breaks those shins. Taps the dome. Back this combo hits and we got trouble coming. Click got him up against the wall and the stud is there. Burnout dissipates. Brushes that off and keeps going. Super arc on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Noticeable, what a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Back to start. They're not taking any chances. Let's get it. Smart play with the throw. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 overhead. Aims for the shin. Plenty of health, full gauges, all the throw connects. What now? Drive rush. Player 2, there's the burnout. A rare chance here. They gotta do something. Send it all up the super. Not shy one bit about it. Both fighters' drive gauges might be burned out, but the fire still blazing. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Bet that hurt. Oh, they changed sides. Back into the corner. What are you kidding me? Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
comes a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Blocks the jump in. Well-timed command throw there. Player 2 has the life advantage. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Knockdown. Goes for an overhead. This is a real back-and-forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Neither of them willing to back off here. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Reads them. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. The kick hits! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Connects with medium kick. Uses the parry. Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Looking for a chance. Gets the jump in. Throw connection does big damage. What'll happen here? Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Knockdown and max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to smoke crowns him from above. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Burn flatline though. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Headbutt. Grabs and throws him away. Side switch in the corner. Both fighters are raring to go. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Oh, here we go. Looking for a hold. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. All in with a rush. Player, couldn't super art do anything? Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Noticeable life lead. Crowns him from above. The next touch may decide this round. Ugh, take a seat. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Oh, it's enough. Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. Jumps. Big throw. Hits him with a stop and pop. Throws him. What's next? Knockdown. Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Taking stock. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Nails the anti-air. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Snipes them out the air. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 2 has a slight life lead. Hits up the counter, springs forward with the drive rush. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. A super art? Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call. Player 1 has the deck stacked. The kick hits! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? The last round. It's now or never. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Heavy punch sends them flying. Player 1 will need to play it, knock them out of the air. And whiffs, they're wide open. Burnout, expect the tempo of the match to change. Big time whiff. That was clutch anti-air. time to pack your bags. We're going to Siberia. Oh, here we go. Player 2 needs to find the target. Stun, city, population, you. Player 1 may be able to take this time to bust this out. He's got him now. Here we go. Tyson serving up a full plate of psycho power. Player 2 can't use any drive. They didn't take the throw. Player 2 delivers the upset. That's one for the replays. Opens with a jump in. Uses the target combo as a filler. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. No more drive gauge. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Both fighters have completely emptied out their drive gauge and are in burnout state. Not a lot of patience on show here today. This is a real back and forth match for some. They definitely know what the other is capable of. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Next goes for the super art. They're going KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Double knee press. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. Hit them with a stopping bomb. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. No Cup springs forward with the drive rush. Breaks the block with a throw. Oh, for KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Hits them with a double knee press. Easily escapes that throw attempt. Charges forward. Throws him. Smart play with the throw. Saw that coming. Turning pumps him hard. Player 1 overhead. This is a bad turning it right up with a super. He's got him now. Here we go. Bison serving up a full plate of psycho power. Good presence of mind to a forward run. Player 2 still has a chance, but it's going to be in flatline zone. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Now, find a new rival.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Too slow.
Goes for the fireball. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. Fantastic reactions there. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. No more drive gauge. Was looked KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Dashes! Smart play to stop the opponent there. Projectile to try and change the situation. Picks up the counter. Springs forward with the drive rush. Big throws. Knockdown and player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Still slugging it out at this range. Playful burnout triggered. Zanku Hadouken. Showing some real tenacity. How will they utilize this? There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Looking to impress with this super. Big anime vibes with the Kyrian Gang. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Ready. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Jump in finds the mark. Deftly shuts out the jump kick. Strings it all together. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Big gap to overcome if they want to win. Combo with the target combo. Knockdown. At this range, many attacks can connect if you can snipe some out the air. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They piled up the knowledge. They timed that just right to get the perfect pair. Jumps up, gonna pay for telegraphing that jump in. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity, brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position. They're going for the super art. Springs forward with the drive rush. Jumps. Gets the jump in. Doesn't miss a beat. Player 1 reads the jump in perfectly. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from... Oh, burnout triggered. Moses with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. That combo did decent damage. Drives it back, misses. Player stomping on the stomp. This unleashes some big damage. But getting it all on the drive rush. Walls flat into the guard break. This is the time to believe in your reversal. A jump. This may turn into a big chance. Keeps them out, crowns them from above. All in with a rush. A real test of nerves here. They're dizzy. A rare chance here. They gotta do something. Player 1 with no hesitation or regret. Hits them with that NSFW. Oh, sends them a personalized telegraph with that frightening critical. Can they muster up the nerves to fight back and take this round? I can. They are done. Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Jumps in. Checks him with the projectile. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Saw that jump in coming from a mile away and parries it perfectly. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Takes the chance to hurt him. Gets the jump in. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Was looking for that jump attack. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Springs forward with the drive rush. That's this combo hits and we got trouble coming. Player 2 calls out their shot and responds with authority. Their life is hanging by a thread. There's a wall slap. They can't do anything now. Dashes. Here comes the corner front. Oh, burnout triggered. A rare chance here. They gotta do something. Player 2 can't use dashes on the cage right there. Will this be enough to kill? Hanging by a thread. Just needs one final push. That was the highest I've ever seen. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent... Devil's reverse. Too slow. Just out of range for that throw. Still slugging it out here. The command grab doesn't make it. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Taking stock. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. Box them with a target combo. Finishes it with the anti-air. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Nails the anti-air. The throw brushes that off and keeps going. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Gets carried to the corner. What'll happen here? Opts to continue the attack with the drive. That's his combo. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Oh no, they're stunned. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. The corner throw ends it. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opts for Shadow Rise. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Zanku Hadouken. Both fighters have a full... Are you serious? They had a read on that jump in the whole time? Oh, yo! Raw super hit! Will this super art do anything? All in with the rush! Excellent damage on that! Wall slap into the guard break! Turning it right up with a super! Snatches him with simple calamity! We're about to see a super when he really needs business! Okay, here, were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? The big bad here is ready to give you the business! Amazing! What a finish! I've seen a lot of fights in my day.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
All right, you ready?
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Even the slightest hesitation here is going to have huge consequences. Not much drive gauge to work with for both fighters here. Goes for the head crank. Player 1 sneaks in the throw. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Taking stock. Player 2 chases him down. Slapping it out up close. Both fighters have a full suit going on the offensive. Just goes for it at this range. The super doesn't hit. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Experiencing burnout. The fight at the low. What'll happen here? In with the head press. Player 2 can't use any denies the jump in attempt. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for him. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Goes for the throw. What is he thinking here? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Gets him. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is goes for the head press. Sticks the jump in. Grabs and throws them away. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us jump. Hits them with a stop and pop. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Knockdown and burnout activates. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive arm. Knocks them out of the air. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Crowns them from above. Shadow Rise inbound. The jump-in is denied. Up drive rush. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Shadow Rise. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Saw that coming. Betting it all on the drive rush. A trade. Now what? They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Anticipated that throw. Plenty of health. Full gauges. That's a forward rush. Drive rush. Turning it right up with a super. Unlimited Psycho Crusher hit. May not be Tuesday, but you're damn sure gonna remember this. Okay, here we go. In with the head press. Player 1, head rushes in. All the throw connects. What now? A real test of nerves here. On rob some of their paycheck. Are you kidding me? Player 2 made some smart moves.
Here comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Well-timed corner switch. Can't tech the throw. Knockdown. Combo with the target combo. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Goes for the super art. Spins it on KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Opts for Shadow Rise. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? grabs them. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Big opportunity coming. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Not much life difference. What'll happen here? The low heavy's blocked. Double knee press. Jumps in. The cyclone hits. Now we gotta see something. Just goes for it at this range. Start the flip with Arabian Cyclone. Super Arc to show him what comes off the tank and scores the win. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Starts with Whirlwind, charges forward. Player 2 needs to use the vertical overhead. Oh, the throw connects. Oh, here we go. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Both sides getting ready. Getting a call on the drive rush. Over in a flash. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Let's go! Ring the bell!
Cry for mercy. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. All right, then throw them into the corner. They're looking to keep the pressure on and do some damage. Okay, they trade hits. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Player 2 chases them down. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stuff. Taps the dome. Both are just hanging on by a thread. With their drive gauges execute KO! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Uses the drive rush here to steal their drive rush to keep it going. Knockdown. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Ooh, there's a side flip. This could be big. Knockdown and... Have they noticed the drive gauge gap? Brushes that off and keeps going. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Sneaks in the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Jumps. Double knee press. Drive rush to keep it going. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Plenty of help. Full kick, there's a wall spot. They can't do anything now. One press. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Breaks it off. Rushes in. And eats it. Oh, the throw connects. Forward rush. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Taking chunks out of each devil's reverse.
Oh, putting the cherry on top. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super.
Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle.
Talk about a show. That match had it all.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Saw that coming. Jumps. Grabs him. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Combo with the target combo. Knockdown. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate jump in. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Jump. Both fighters.
Will that parry change the momentum of this match?
Breaks the block with a throw. They just won't stop switching sides. Oh, these cycle uppercuts put them on the ropes. Max SA gauges. I'm experiencing burnout. Hits them with a low. Uses the gauge for a super art.
No question whether this super art is going to kill or not.
There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Smart throw. That'll do more damage than usual. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Still slugging it out here. Player 2 has the life lead. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Player 1 is just about out of drive on. Takes a trip. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. All right, will this super art connect? KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Grabs him. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? That's a counter. A parry? The throw whips. Knockdown and they're spacing. Burnout activates. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. What'll happen here? Hammers him with the second. It's a good spot to use the super. No question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Taking no prisoners. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
Now, find a new rival.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
This round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. What are they thinking? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Neither of them willing to back off it. Gets the jump in. Takes a trip. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. In there! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Devil's reverse. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 chases them down. Hits them with a stopping block. Demon Raid? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Zanku Hadouken. Teleport Oboro hit. Akuma looking to play hide and seek. Knockdown and max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Player 2, this can lead to some big damage. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Pokes with a medium kick. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. What'll happen here? Are we gonna see a comeback here? A jump? One chance here, they closes it out! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Uses their drive gauge. Blocks it. Goes for the throw. Connects with the throw. Player 1 with slick driving gauge control. Is this in the bag? Zanku Hadouken with super arts into play. Throws them. Grabs and throws them away. Drive rush. Tries to act quickly but with the attack. Drive gauge is almost out. Use them well. How did they read that throw? Could be Devil's reverse. Ooh, what a smart throw. What now? What perfect timing. Player 2 is on the forward run. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Players burn out, but they may have a plan here. Super Art to show them what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Still alive? Still alive? Oh, so close. The next moves are gonna be crucial. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it.
Word.
They are done. Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Interesting.
This will be a good fight.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? They knew that throw was coming. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Absorbs the attack and fires back. What are they thinking here? The low kick is blocked. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Takes a trip. Player 2 parries the jump in to shut it down. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the... They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there.
That stiff combo hits and we got trouble coming.
Player 1 chases them down.
Psycho Crusher hits.
KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Dashes! Are we going to see some fireworks here? Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Springs forward with the drive rush. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Goes for the rush. Barely blocks the jump in. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best.
Hits them with a stop and block.
Experiencing burnout. Uses the gauge for a super art. Player 2 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here?
All in with the rush.
KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
Shadow Rise inbound.
Snares them. There's a corner switch. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Blocks the jump in. Gets a chance at that jump in. No good up high. The jump in is denied. Throws him. What's next? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Gets the knockdown, and now the quarter makes it hard to escape. Gets. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Holds out with the block.
Active combo hit.
Drive rush to keep it going. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Side switch in the corner. Going in from upstairs. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
What's wrong? Get up!
Noticeable life lead as it drops it hard. Oh, the throw connects. What's next? Player 1, oh my God, they just choked it up. The next touch may decide this round. What a finish! Player 2
Gets the win in a convincing fashion.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. From upstairs. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play here? Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop him. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Takes a trip. Nails the anti-air. Life lead is there, but still experiencing burnout. Jumps in. Barely blocks the KO. 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Grabs him. Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Jumps in. Breaks the block with a throw. What'll happen here? Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Jumps. Oh, burnout triggered. Barely blocks the jump. Breaks it. Flatlines him. Player 1 brings... And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Still slugging it out here. Both fighters are looking at near... Oh! Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Player 2 chases him down. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Burnout is triggered. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. They've been pushed into the wall, and the stun's there. Player 1 can't use any more drive without burning out. Escapes with the reversal, experiencing burnout. Burnout activate, KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Opts for Devil's Reverse. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Can't tech the throw? Springs forward with the drive rush. Both fighters have a full... Will that parry change the momentum of this match? Breaks the block with a throw. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Not close enough for the throw. There's a change of sides. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Goes for the jump in to start. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Gets him with a Euro step.
Teeth to the skies.
Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. Going in with Devil's Reverse.
Shadow Run stomping on the skull.
This unleashes some big damage. Player 1 can't let this simmer. Drops them from the air. Quick medium poke. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace.
Back this hit and the pressure builds. OG torpedo hits and detonates. No hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NSFW.
Oh,
Sends him a personalized telegram with that frightening critical art.
can they muster up the nerve to fight back and take this round? Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn mind there. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Gets the combo. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Sticks the jump in. Opts for the throw. Knockdown. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 is maintaining perfect execution and gameplay, nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Grabs them, springs forward with a drive rush. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. A quick breather. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. What'll happen here? Still scrapping for control of the space. Watching each other carefully. Who'll make the first move? Are we gonna see a comeback here? Doing some quick planning? Next, the counter. All in with the rush. What a finish! Player 1 gained a hard-fought victory there. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Gets the jump in. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Goes for the super up.
Knee press nightmare hit!
What'll happen? Drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 doesn't let up and gets the stun. This round may be a KO. Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent... Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Goes for the head press. Medium kick hits. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. The impact doesn't do anything. Charges forward. Oh, burnout in there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Opts for Shadow Rise. Going on the offensive? Perfect parry? Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Double knee press. Pokes with a kick. What are they gonna do? Drive it back, misses. Gets the corner sweep. It might be some time for payback. Backs off. Ooh, you never know. Drive rush. Like, oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Okay, here we go. Player 1 is in a very flatline zone. Player 1 survived that tense mirror match.
Now, find a new rival.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Beginning operation.
Cry for mercy. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Goes for the surprise rush in. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Tons of drive and health to work with. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Solid combo. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Takes a trip. KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. What'll happen here? Uses the target combo as a filler. It's a good spot to use the super. Their life is hanging, but burnout. Expect a KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opts for Shadow Rise. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Going in. Player 2 got smothered. But what now? Double knee press. Turning it right up with a super. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
Be gone.
Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Barely blocks the jumping. Player 1 is barely hanging on to their last bit of forward throw, laying the pressure on thick. Player 1 all in with a rush. All the throw connects. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Breaks it. Comes off the tank and scores the win. That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, pop that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Charges forward. Jumps. Combo with the target combo. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Goes for the throw. What are they thinking here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Surprises them with a drive rush. Throws them to negate the block. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Box him with a target KO. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The Devil's reverse. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge.
Spiral arrow!
Digs in deep to get that drive in. Uses the target combo as a filler. Player 1 holding. All the throw connects. A quick breather. And they create an opportunity for themselves to steal.
Turning it right up with the super!
Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Takes to the fix up!
Ooh, what a smart throw. Shadow Rock taps the dome. Jumps. This unleashes some big damage. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Here comes a big drive impact misses. Stomping on the skull. The pace quickens after trading hits. Oh my god, they just choked it up.
In with the head press!
they gamble something here on a drive move?
They are done! Player 1 clinches the win!
But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that rundown!
Charges forward.
They exchange blows!
Springs forward with the drive rush. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Backs them into the corner. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Definitely answers the air attack. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Somehow pushes back, brushes that off, and keeps going. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Will be interesting. Super clutch corner switch.
It's a good spot to use the super. The unlimited cycle crusher. Free history lesson. This move always hurts.
What'll happen here?
The dome in there.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game